The chase to the championship begins here in Orlando for the Season 7 NRSL Universal Orlando Cup Series. And it'll be a wild 10-race chase that will take place. And we will crown ourselves a champion. Hi, this is D Young, 867-5309-858. And I'll tell you what, a big thanks to all the people who made all the chase banners for the cars and everything. Now, as they say, let's get this show on the road. James Qualls on the pole for tonight's race. Next to him, Jeffrey Finguy. Third will be Joshua Osborne. Fourth, Kate Anderson. Fifth, Jessica Shelton. Sixth, Dylan Young. Seventh, Kev Shearer. Eighth is Dylan Young. Ninth is, I'm sorry with the camera angles on there, messed up, is Connor Meyer. Completing the top 10 is Eric Burton. Rest your starting lineup from 11th on back. And you see all the drivers that have the yellow banners on them and the yellow splitter. Those are drivers that are in the chase for the championship. So you see all that are here that have those banners. I know with the exception also of Alex Strain because he does not have a yellow banner, but he is in the chase. And on the final row, we have Ron Bishop and Zachary Fitzwater. Still a tongue twister here. Anyways, as you could see, we have our chase field. Now we have drivers that, have different chase motives that are here. Some drivers have 2 wins. They're in the top of the list. They include Zach Flickinger in the 96, Alex Drayton in the 14. There's another driver here, too, if my memory serves me correctly. Oh, yes, Zachary Fitzwater, and yeah, that's it. Those 3 drivers.
Start your engines!
Well, there's the command. Those 3 drivers, they're at the top of the points lead because of that right there. So they definitely have a big advantage that will take play on the rest of the chasers. And then there's a good number of people that have 1 win. And, of course, the normals out there that are in the battle for the championship with 0 wins. And they're trying to make sure they battle their way in. So Fitzwater, Flickinger, and Drayton, of course, are going to have the advantage. Then you have many drivers with 1 win, like James Qualls, Jessica Shelton. Phil Parker won the LCQ. And then you also got drivers like JT Bryant, Levi McIntyre, Sky Commons, drivers like them. They have no wins, so they're at the very bottom. They got their ways to work up. But it's like they say, be thankful that there's no 3-time winner. Pace car going to make its dive down pit road. 20 laps of action. It's going to take play here in Orlando. It's showtime, folks. Here we go. Green flag is out, and the chase begins for the Cup Series. Qualls, of course, forgetting to mention as well, because of his pole now today here in Orlando, he will be a part of the Budweiser Shootout next season. We've seen in the Xfinity Series DJ Curtis coming out on top and taking the victory, as he managed to edge out a chaser and all. What will we expect tonight with the Cup Series here? And already, they're not going to waste any time at all. Going to go 5 wide into turn number 3. Now they're going to settle back out to 4. But Keith Batson and Connor Meyer, they are rubbing doors right there. And Jessica Shelton already off to a good start. And, man, Batson and Meyer, they're not letting each other with room. And now Benjamin Miles in the mix. And it's right in front of the chase field right there. And, oh, boy, that's not good. Look at how spread out they are right there, though. And I'm amazed how those drivers right there, they're keeping it together. In the meantime, Joshua Sicoli in the 54. So now it's next season. He'll be back in the Xfinity Series. So a rookie making a 1-0 for now. But we shall see what happens. Right now, they're keeping together for the most part, about 4 and 5 wide here. Sicoli, though, off to a rather not bad start there. Now, you notice also, too, with these chase drivers, they're going to be using that scheme for the remainder of the season. There's no eliminations. It's like we mentioned in the Xfinity Series. The top chaser gets 14 points. And if they win, that's 2 extra bonus points, and they'll get 16 altogether. And the lowest chaser will get 1 point. So it shows you have to be the highest chaser regardless of where you finish. Johnny Gardner, I guarantee he's one of those drivers. He definitely wanted to be in the chase. He had such a great season, but then had a bad run at Thornton, and then, of course, he crashed out in the LCQ, having a pit road incident. Definitely regret it. Look at this pack, the way how they're spread out, and the way how they are built. People in the rear, they're kind of just chilling there, and I don't blame them because it is just getting way too crazy over here. Michael Walton in the 2. He'll be in the Xfinity next season. And now here comes Zach Rogers in the 6. Trying to do what he can to at least lead a lap. There goes Alex straight into the 14. Jessica Sheldon I seen also down below. We are still green. And they didn't wreck. Ron Bishop quite a ways back here. Alex Drayton in the 14. Ember Ross in the 77. Seth Cole in the 33. And Jessica Sheldon in the 02. Those were the cars that went around. Ron Bishop's way in the rear. But he kept it together. Again, we stay green. And look at about 4x4 in this pack. Sheldon and Seth Cole and Alex Drayton. They are hoping for that yellow to come. Man, my name is Sky Comments. I probably would not be where I'm at this point because he's in a very bad situation. Same for Zach Flickinger. Brett Pritchard led that lap at the line. Got to give credit to Zach Rogers. He managed to keep himself up at a pretty good spot right there. And oh, there goes Cat Batson, and there's the yellow that those drivers needed. Check it through. Oh, Jessica Sheldon got involved. Seth Cole. And there goes 2 chasers off the bat. Anthony McCurry had gotten a piece of it. You could see in that paddle in Chevrolet. I think Trent Dunham may have gotten a little piece as well. But coming to the line, the highest ranked chaser right now is Dylan Pote. It's already been shades of season 5 right there for him. But coming to the line, actually, no, my mistake. Phil Parker is actually out in front. I didn't see that 15 right there. He will be P2 at the line. Wow, what a lucky break for Ron Bishop there. He was almost about ready to get lapped down. Actually, I don't know about Ron. I think he may be off the pace or something. I think he may have broke a cylinder or something. But that's going to be the biggest blow right there. Seth Cole in the 33. Jessica Sheldon in the 02. You just seen that left front there. That thing is destroyed. Cap Batson, Jeffrey Finguy, Joshua Osborne also involved. Dylan Young with a huge amount of damage. Same for Ember Ross, Kev Shear. Some cars got pretty torn up right there. Clint Spillman, the leader. Let's go take a look at ourselves our first caution. Well, here's a look at what happened that did not bring out the caution. This isn't what involved Shelton, Seth Cole, and Ember Ross. You see they went about 5 wide right here, and you see Drain just peeking his nose right there to make that 5 wide scenario. But you see Sheldon, Seth Cole, a couple of chasers right there, just going to make some contact going into Ember Ross. You see Alex Drayton also get involved. Now he spins below the yellow line. This did not bring out the caution. And I'm very surprised with that, with the NRSL officials, that they actually did that. But that was their call, not me. There's the Shelton. Seth Cole, Ember Ross, no problem right there, which is a good sign. And look at Sheldon trying to merge up on the track, almost going into Levi McIntyre, Quentin Moore, and Zachary Fitzwater. But you noticed Ron Bishop's not in this pack. You're probably wondering, where is that 88? Well, he had to come down pit road on lap 2 of 20. So that was a very thankful caution for him. Now, let's see if we can go to the... Let's just go to the 42. Let's see what happened, because him and Cat Batson were one of the first cars I've seen that really got involved there. Oh, we had a flip too. Let's see if we go helicopter here so we can see what happened. Okay, looks like Batson made some contact with Kev Shearer, and then they just could not hold on right there, and then there they go. James Qualls, another chaser right there. You can see he got a lot of front end damage from that right there. Or actually, yeah, it looked like it right there. Jeffrey Finguy, there's him. Joshua Osborne. Actually, my mistake. That's actually Joshua Osborne in that. 27 right there going around. That was the 70. I thought I seen a car flipping, but Sheldon just clobbered the 58, and Seth Cole actually did flip over somebody. That was Joshua Osborne, the 27. Wow, what a lick. And Osborne with a wild ride in the Castrol GTX Chevrolet. Both the Castrol cars getting involved now. Again, a big lucky break for Alex Drayton in the 14. Now, the big question also, too, will be for that 70 car. You notice he's got some damage. You can just see real quick on the front bumper. Let's just see his onboard. We're just going to keep it at right about here. Let's just see how his damage is. See if there's any buckle. Because you can see he did get involved going into that 58 there. You can also see what exactly happened between those three drivers. Looks like Kev just got a big run right there coming into 1. Which is normally the trouble spot. Yeah, Batson was just... Yeah, she was just pinned right there. And it was just a moment of bumper cars right there. And it's just going all over the place. And right there, she goes around. Qualls got a good hit right there. And it did buckle the hood, if you noticed that, though, on that 70 car. But he did get into Cat Batson right there. So that's going to raise a question mark for that 70 car to see how he'll be as the pole sitter. Caution's out. Let's take it back to the green. Well, welcome back after pit stops that went by. Phil Parker actually is now the leader after everything that happened. Now the moment of truth. We look at our chasers. Seth Cole only going to get 1 point in 41st. Jessica Sheldon 2 points in 39th. And that is it. Just those two chasers. James Qualls did get his car repaired. He's back out in the course. Kate Anderson had to come back down pit road, so she will restart the tail end of the field in 35th. Also out of the race, Cat Batson, Joshua Osborne, Ember Ross, Kev Shearer, and Jeffrey Finguy. Phil Parker out in front is that Dark Matter Toyota. Behind him, Brett Pritchard, Zach Rogers 3rd, Clint Spillman 4th, RJ Bishop 5th, Audrey Baranowski 6th, Michael Walton 7th, Dylan Pote, he is the second highest chaser, he's 8th. 9th, Eric Berg. Completing the top 10 is Daniel Olson. Find the rest of the chase you can find in the top 20. Zach Flickinger, 11th. Sky Commons, 15th. And that is it. Just those two there. Some other notables there. JT Bryant, 23rd. McIntyre, 24th. Green Flag back out. McCurry, 26th. Drayton, 27th. Fitzwater, 28th. Dunham, 30th. Moore, 31st. Qualls, 32nd. That is the rest of the chase field. Parker with a good start, but here comes Zach Rogers, wasting no time whatsoever. Zach Rogers now trying to take that lead fully from Phil Parker. He's got the draft now working, and now RJ Bishop and that fresh from Florida Dodge Charger now working his way up. We'll be seeing that scheme only one more time for the rest of the season. That'll be over at Sebring, which is our last Florida race of the season. Coming to the line, Zach Rogers, Dylan Pote. Rogers will lead at the line. How about that for Dylan Pote, though? Last season, after winning the championship, he didn't even make the chase. He didn't even be able to defend his crown properly. Jackie Tang managed to do so. Here he is in Season 7 now doing that. Once again in that Caterpillar number 31. Trying to be the second ever two-time champion in the Universal Orlando Cup Series. And you can see there, Drayton and Dunham, as well with Fitzwater and McCurry, are the last cars you can see hanging around in that pack. I don't think... Actually, I think I do. Nope, never mind. And more I also noticed is off the pace. I don't know what's going on with the A&W Ford. Oh, he's got a buckle you could see. Look carefully right here. You can see the nose kind of pushed right there. Wow, I noticed too there was some debris when we were in the cooldown lap. I don't know if more may have backed into someone. If we have another caution, or at least if the end of the race comes on by, we'll see who he ran into. And you can see Alex Drayton just trying to get into that pack, and it looks like, of course, he's going to have no problem. But he's trying to figure out who he's going to work with, but I think the best odds is try to work with that 24 right there, who's already making that move right there to the inside on that pack. Johnny Gardner now in that 12 and that Animaniacs Ford trying to battle with Benjamin Miles. Top chaser right now is JT Bryan, the 22. No surprise, he made the chase once again. Bryan's been a very consistent driver when it comes to making the chase, and he's had his consistency throughout the seasons. And that Pennzoil Ford there doing a really solid job. But Meyer's going to move him and kick him to the middle line. For right now, though, he's still going to be the top chaser for the time being until Anthony McCurry, Trent Dunham, and others work their way up on that inside line. So Coley now working with Myers, that RTIC and that 5-hour Energy Camry there. Cody Lamas right there in that 48. Just trying to do what he can. He's also the hometown hero for this race. I forgot to actually change the scheme of his because he does have a Florida Panther scheme there, so that was my bad right there. Even I don't even know where we're going. In the meantime, though, Ron Bishop, though, out in a really good position trying to take away the spot from Connor Meyer. But Meyer trying to be a two-time winner this season. Oh, some contact between Poteet and McIntyre. That's a big chase wad of drivers right there. Look at that. You got Dylan Poteet, Zach Flickinger, Phil Parker, Sky Commons, Alex Drayton, and Zachary Fitzwater all in that mix alone. Poteet's got to get out of there. He's not in a good position. Also realized, too, we're on lap 14 of 20. Oh, a little bit of contact right there between Poteet and Matthews. It's right in front of McIntyre right there. Oh, they're making more contact. Poteet wisely going to get out of that one. I don't blame. Well, right as I say that, Poteet's now going to be in a 5 wide. No, they're going to settle back out to 4. That would have been bad if he went 5 wide. Meanwhile, Nathan Hudson out in front as Gardner's going to scrape the wall a bit right there. It's going to hold up Phil Parker a tiny bit there. Here comes McCurry. He's now the top chaser. Dunham got kicked up to the high line there, at least the middle line, rather. And I believe if the caution comes out right now, the race will be over. So these drivers know this is where, if the caution comes out, they got to make their moves now. Oh, they're making contact. There goes Matthews in the 09. That's going to be a big wreck, and that will end the race. Here comes Spillman, the 24. I think this is going to be a battle for the win. Here comes Scott Roush in the 18. Here comes McIntyre the 99. Top chase spot. McIntyre's got it, but he wants the win. He's going to make a move, though, coming to the line. He's looking. Can't make it, though. Roush will lead at the line. I think that's going to end the race right there because we are on lap 16 to 20, and it takes more than 2 laps to get ready to go back to green. Look at who's a chaser involved. Oh, Phil Parker in the 15. That's going to be the end for him there. Zach Rogers in the 6. Zachary Fitzwater, he looks clean. Oh, never mind. He's got a little buckle in the hood. Dylan Pote, one of the drivers I seen got involved. Some stacking up, and Drain got into quals, and oh, look out, guys. Look out. There's a thing called the brake pedal. Oh, no, look out. Judd Art's going to get plowed. Oh. Someone forgot what the brake pedal was. Only driver I see in pit roads, the chaser is Phil Parker. As far as other chasers, I'm kind of looking through without, like, missing any other action. Kind of looks like that's it there. I don't see any other chaser really getting involved. I mean, that's pretty much it. Everyone else really spun for the most part. Well, Scott Roush out in front. Levi McIntyre, the top chaser. Let's go take a look at our second caution. We'll also take a look what happened with Moore. How he got that damage. Alright, so this is where Quentin Moore, when they made the pit stop, watch carefully the 34. Trent Dunn's up ahead. He just actually ran into the back of the 1 and just wasn't even paying attention. That's mainly what happened to Moore, that where he got his damage. And then you can see right there, that's where his A&W Root Beer Ford bumped up right there. Now that we got that out of the way, and you can see he's already quite a ways back. Let's see what's going to end the race right here. Because they were on the back straight, and I'm actually curious because something happened. I think I seen Audra was one of the first cars I seen get involved in this, and what a lucky break for McIntyre because that was actually right behind him when that happened. Look, helicopter right here. Oh, actually, no. Oh, that explains it. I remember now. It's Miles and Daniel Olson. You can see, now this is a very wide track, but a lot of the times the drivers like to use that middle groove right there. And yeah, you see right there, just make a bit of contact. And watch Matthews slide right up the course, going into Audra, Eric Burton. And right there, NRSL officials, no surprise, they threw that yellow quickly. Cody getting involved. Zachary Fitzwater getting involved right there. There's Zach Rogers, and it was the big one. Phil Parker just nowhere to go. Goes into Benjamin Miles. John Art got into him. Oh, and Phil Parker upside down goes to 15. Second car to flip right there. And wow, he took a crazier ride than just about the same as Joshua Osborne there. And man, he is on the banking too. That's one of the worst areas to actually flip over. And man, he was just going back and forth on tumbling there. And Sky Commons also involved in that 17 switch car. James Qualls, Quentin Moore, they probably got real lucky after all that. They gained a couple of spots, but Phil Parker for a wild ride. It's that Dark Matter Toyota. Probably thankful that 15 got involved out of all the cars there. And Sky Commons in the 17, Fitzwater 59, Dylan Pote in the 31. Alex Drayton in the 14. Probably thankful all those drivers there got involved in an accident. Even, Zach Flickinger just kind of checked up there. But you could see coming to the line, Scott Roush. He came to the line as the leader. Will he hold on and win? We will find out shortly once we know any other updates coming shortly. Well, folks, I thought the race would be over, but we're going to have a one-lap shootout here at Orlando. Oh my, that's going to be scary enough there. Let's mention our top 10 right now. It is Scott Roush, Clint Spillman, Levi McIntyre, the top chaser in third. Nathan Hudson in fourth, Brett Pritchard fifth, Anthony McCurry sixth, Ron Bishop seventh, Alex Ferranti in eighth, Trent Dunham in ninth, and 10th is Keith Batson. Other chasers, Bryant in 13th, Flickinger 16th, James Qualls 18th, Quentin Moore 19th, Alex Drayton 20th, 21st Sky Combs, 22nd Dylan Pote, 24th Zachary Fitzwater. And that is it. Pace car on down pit road. You can see real quick out of the race as it involves Parker, Gardner, green flag back out by the way, Kyle Matthews, Daniel Olson, Dylan Young, and Zach Rogers. 30 cars on the track. One lap shootout. Green flag and the white flag displayed for Roush, Spillman, McIntyre, and Hudson. Here comes McIntyre. He's wasting no time. He definitely wants those 2 extra bonus points. Vergura got kicked up to the high line, and the same can be said for Trent Dunham. McIntyre now out in front is that Marvel Captain America Ford Fusion there. Trying to hold on from Brett Pritchard in that 8 car. Look at Bishop there in that fresh from Florida Dodge. Am I hearing a... Oh, my goodness. Look at Bishop in that 98. Or actually, no, my bad. That's Ron Bishop in the 88. My bad. That Bishop thing is so weird, but I seen the rookie stripes. Now, RJ Bishop's also going. Gonna be a battle between Ron and McIntyre. Now, RJ trying to make it 1-2, but it's safe to say, Ron Bishop is gonna win in the NRSL. Unbelievable, what a finish. And Ron Bishop's gonna steal the win from Levi McIntyre, and there nearly was a Bishop Family Racing 1-2 finish. But Ron Bishop is a winner in the NRSL Universal Orlando Cup Series. For a minute, I thought I heard a wreck. I was like, what in the world? And I'm amazed James Qualls actually still hanging on with the 17th place finish. Holy cow. That was crazy. A one-lap shootout. They knew the tires weren't going to get warmed up, but you better make your move. And unbelievable. Ron Bishop got the job done for Bishop Family Racing. It's kind of funny, too. Ironic enough, the sponsored car actually got the job done. I'm very, very amazed. Congrats to Ron Bishop on his first career victory in the NRSL altogether. He's already going to victory lane right now. I don't blame him. Top 10 rundown is... Oh my, they're crashing there. We'll look at that in a bit. It includes Ron Bishop, Brett Pritchard, RJ Bishop, Levi McIntyre, Michael Walton, Scott Roush, Anthony McCurry, Nathan Hudson, Alex Ferranti, and Trent Dunham. He's still hanging on with a 10th place finish. So Levi McIntyre will be the top chaser. He'll come away with 14 points. Anthony McCurry with 13. Trent Dunham with 12. Curious to know, what the hell happened over there? Somebody was, Did Spillman? Nope. Oh, Quentin Moore! Well, he pulled the screw it card. Yikes. So here's a look at the rest of your results. Looking through the rest of our chasers, we can find Zach Flickinger 15th, Bryant 16th, Qualls 17th, Moore 19th, Commons 20th, Pote 21st, Fitzwater 22nd, Drayton 24th. And that was all the chasers that finished the race. Everyone else all down out of the race. 29 cars actually finished on the lead lap and in the race. 30th on down, all out of it. Zach Rogers, Dylan Young, Olson, Matthews, Gardner, Parker, Finguy, Shear, Ross, Sheldon, Osborne, Cole, and Batson. Well, guys, that'll do it here from Orlando. What a race weekend this was. A big thanks to all the people that are making this possible. And of course, we will see you guys for chase race number 2. It has still been undecided as of right now what will happen and where we will be going, whether it be ISM or Champs-Élysées. We shall see. Until then, this is your boy, DYoung, 8675309-858, signing off here from Orlando. Until then, goodbye, everybody.